Hi everyone, so back with week 7, and this week is a Valentine's Eve week because obviously it was Valentine's Day, so I made the most of that and obviously used the Valentine's collection, plus I had all the paper from the previous week on the other side, so I didn't really have to use any paper, which was quite nice. So I used the Cupers & Co collection from Echo Park this week because I didn't have that many cutter parts left and I thought I could use it up. And I used up all the cutter parts. I just have quite a few stickers left, but I did get through quite a few. But obviously the stickers are not too bad because you can mix and match them a little bit with different bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm happy that I got to use up all the cutter parts for this collection because it is from 2020, I think. So yeah, the first photo is not an overly flattering photo of me, but it's a photo nonetheless of me going to pick Joe up. So I came back from my friends. No, I didn't. I came back from my parents on the Sunday, and then I got home about, I don't know, 8, I think. And then Joe was actually going back out because he was going to go watch the Super Bowl. And it was in town, and he didn't really want to pay for a taxi. And, you know, he wasn't too keen on staying over because, you know, he wanted to be back in his own bed and all that sort of stuff. So I said I'd pick him up. And so my alarm went off at 2 o'clock in the morning to go pick him up. And yeah, so I actually meant to get a picture whilst we was actually in town. I thought I'd have a couple of minutes to take a picture of something to say that's what I did, but actually I forgot. So then I said to Joe on the way back, I said, can you just take a picture of the car? Not necessarily me, but he took this picture and I thought, oh, well, I'll take it. So yeah, this was 2:53 in the morning. And yeah, I'd just gone to go pick him up. So obviously the Super Bowl here, obviously with the times, it starts at 11 p.m. and finishes about 3 in the morning. So it's not ideal, but they do it. They've done it a few years in a row now. So Joe likes to go and watch it in town and stuff. So it's not massive over here, but there's obviously a fair few fans, and Joe does enjoy it. So one day we'll actually go and watch an NFL game in America. That's what Joe would like to do, but just trying to time it up and all that sort of stuff to do it. But anyway, so that's what I did on the Monday. For that one, I'm just going to use some washi tape that's got it's got little words on it. It says like beauty, perfection, love, and all that, and I just thought it was quite cute. And then I'm just using up all the cutter parts that I can. So I like that little special delivery one because obviously it's like a car. You know, just thought it went with that one. Then the photo that's going to go underneath is just a picture of actually Joe, Moose and Mango. I was scrapbooking whilst the cats were sleeping on Joe, and Joe was just playing on the PlayStation and stuff. So it just thought it was a very wholesome sort of Monday. We'd obviously slept in due to being up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. We didn't sleep in massively. I think we were both up by like 9:30. But that's late for us actually, to be fair. But it was just a nice sort of Monday where we got to chill out a little bit on that. So I'm just going to put that cutter part that says love you with the little flowers on there. And then these 2 pockets, I actually learned how to make American pancakes, which obviously here in the UK for Pancake Day, our pancakes are like crepes. They're very thin and they can be rolled up, whereas like American pancakes, obviously like the fluffiness of them. And I've always wanted to see how to make them basically. So I found this recipe out of nowhere really. It just sort of came up on my Instagram and I thought, right, I'm going to try and make these. And they came out really good. I was really proud of myself actually. They did come out really like thick and fluffy. There's a few little tweaks that I'll do next time should I do it again. I think I will, to be honest. I did really enjoy them. But I just thought I'd print out the recipe because I don't have a recipe book or anything like that. It's one of those things where we sort of make things up a lot of the time. But I did like to keep this little recipe. I thought that was quite nice. So I screenshotted that, printed it out and put it in my pocket. And then the picture next to it is obviously of my pancakes. So I made pancakes I had chocolate, strawberries and blueberries. And they're really nice. So yeah, I enjoyed that. So that was Pancake Day on the 13th. I'm just going to obviously put one of my little labels on there so I can write what my pancakes were. And then it was Valentine's Day. We really don't do anything for Valentine's Day in all honesty. We pretty much just stay in. But I did buy Joe this really cute little donut. It's like a red velvet donut that I was in town. So I picked one of those up for him and I thought that was quite cute. And I've never bought anything from this store. I've always admired them when I walk past, but they're massive, these cakes and donuts and stuff, and I can never justify it because I know full well I'll eat the whole thing myself. So I bought Joe one and we actually halved it in all honesty. So I just used a little cutter part and obviously a the picture of the donut for that one. And then the pocket that's going to go next to that, I just had this cut apart that wasn't quite a 3x4, it was just these little flowers, so I wanted to include that, and then I'm just going to go get some journaling cards so I can put some writing on this page. Basically, it's quite a busy page, there wasn't much space to put any sort of writing on there, so I'm just going to cut down a little piece of journaling card and I'm going to put that next to the cut apart so I can write a little bit. And then because it was Valentine's Day, I wanted to use up that Valentine's sticker. I'm going to put at the top there, just because it's quite themed. So it's nice to get those stickers out because you can only use them for a certain day of the year. So I'm just going to stick that at the top. And then that was pretty much the first part of the week. The next week and the end of the week wasn't as busy, but I still managed to find some bits and pieces to put in my project life. I'm yet to see how week 8 is going to look at because there's not much going on in week 8, but I will find something. I'll find a collection. This year's for me for project life is all about sort of using the less obvious collections, like trying to use my older ones, trying to use ones that I don't have the full collection for, or trying to use mix and match, things like that, rather than just going for the obvious and the easy, and obviously the new. Like I want to go for the bits and pieces that I've had for a while, or stuff that I found quite difficult to use because I may only have a couple of cut parts. I just want to try and use those up rather than just going for the easiness of it. So that's my little mission this year. So we'll see what week 8 brings. I do try and relate obviously what I'm doing in that week to the collection, but sometimes you can make anything work, in all honesty. So I'm just going to try and have a look through my collections and see which ones I'm going to use for week 8. Obviously, these ones are really easy because it's Valentine's week, so you can just use a Valentine's collection and stuff. But for other weeks where you've not really got a set thing happening, it's very easy probably just to go for like the coziness and like the home collections. But actually, they're I've got all these other random collections that I've bought that I love, but I just don't think to use them. So that's why I'm just going to flick through my collections and see which ones I'm going to bring out for week 8. The rest of the couple of weeks coming up, I think I've pretty much got myself sorted, because I've got real sort of plans, but it's just those weeks where you've not really got too much going on, or you've got a mix match of things, just trying to find a collection that suits what you've been doing basically. So I'm just stamping out the week. I'm going to put it sideways because I wasn't quite sure if it was going to fit portrait, so I'm going to put it landscape, and I do like how it comes out, and I get to use another little sticker on the side there as well. So yeah, week 7 already. I can't believe how quickly this year's gone. It's March next week, which is insane, and I've got a very, very busy March, so I hope to keep on track with my project life, and make sure that I get to document everything without rushing it, because as much as I want to keep up with project life and all my projects, I never like rushing them because it's not supposed to be a rush. I've said it before, it's just a hobby, and I want them to look good, so just enjoy the process rather than just trying to find a goal for it. But yeah, so that's everything for this part of the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back with the second part shortly. Thank you very much. Bye.